I mean, I don't care. It's like, it happened. Like, what am I going to do? Go back in time?
What's up, degenerates? It's the disc golf world. I'm Jefferson. Alongside me, as always, the one with all the holes in this game, Swiss Cheese.
We're on 16, but we'll get to that later.
We're here to break down everything you need to know from round 4 of the Disc Golf World Championships. That, and so we can get some of you European fans some DGW merch, which will be available tomorrow at the OTB booth during the world's largest expo. At least that's what it was advertised as.
Welcome to the biggest disc golf expo the world has ever seen.
Was it the biggest disc golf expo ever? No. Might just have been the biggest disappointment of the weekend. I waited in a line to convert $100 American into these weird looking euro things, expecting to buy fresh plastic. But I can't even do that with the 8 different options. 5 of them I refuse to even let touch my bag. Sorry, but gotta give credit where it's due, and Mr. Ben Kenny, the DG Expo man, has done something special in the sport. And I can confidently say Disc East was bigger this past winter. I'm not the only one who thought that either.
The Broadbirds are just going like crazy. We're at the expo right now. It was billed as the biggest expo in the world. I think. That's what Jefferson told me. I don't know, man. I was at Disc South this winter and it was 3 times as big, 4 times as big. I ain't hating. This is great. But no, it's been good. Been pretty good.
Not to say what was there wasn't cool, because it definitely was an experience. Gave a lot of opportunities for people to try out new things, like discraft, searching through used bins, playing video games, and all the other stuff that can fit into an ice rink. Although it felt more corporate than the hippie USDGC vending, which is the direction I'd rather see disc golf go. I had a conversation with a guy who runs his business completely by himself, who wanted to participate in the expo but couldn't make it work. Then to hear a manufacturer was also hesitant to sign up due to the price concerns me. I understand that the tournament has to make money, but when you're selling floor space, there should be arrangements made to enhance the value to the spectators. Having more vendors adds to the experience, and in all honesty, gives a reason for people to stay longer and buy more. I wish the percentage-based model USDGC does was used more frequently, because maybe then there actually could have been the world's largest expo. For now, I'm just going to wait until Disc East 2026 is announced. If you're waiting for the AB interview, you're going to have to wait until the MPO recap, but you know that if you've been staying up to date with our daily round recaps from the World Championships. If you have, please consider hitting that subscribe button and not miss out on the final breakdown. For now, Swiss, hit the people with the FPO recap.
One thing's for sure about the FPO action is you have to buckle in, because damn near anything can happen, and already has, making it for one hell of a bumpy ride. Take these daily recaps. It went from a puff piece all about Ada Letamaki's bright future, as it appeared she would be simply walking in a world championship at the age of 15, in her home country no less. Only to be heading into the final day, kind of feeling like we all do when watching Henna Bloomroos stare down a putt. And by that, I mean we really have no idea where this thing will go. One thing is for sure, the disc golf world is here for it, because there's zero chance we would miss this pinnacle moment in disc golf history. That, and trust me, it is already more than delivered on the hype. But that video is for later, and let's dive into this recap already. Conditions were sloppy and resulted in some poor scoring early, but the youngster Ida would not let the weather or the pressure of the moment deter her, parking hole 1 to gain the lead in a stroke over the entire card, and only added 2 more right after, starting 3 down while her card mates shot a collective 6 over in the same span, thrusting Letamaki into a demanding lead, 5-stroke in fact through 3. Even scarier is Ida would build on it and finished the front 9 6 under with a stranglehold over the competition in her first Worlds ever. Sure, her card mates combined to go 12 over in that same stretch and registered a single birdie among them. That 6 under front 9 was still 4 strokes better than the next closest competitor across the entire field in that same stretch. The weather cleared and the scores improved, but not for Letamaki. Not that she needed it, as her par train was enough, only for her to step up to the famed hole 16, where dreams have gone to die. Just ask Missy. Letamaki went OB off her drive, made it back to the fairway from there, now staring down the island green. Her first approach would miss short, take the walk of shame 40 feet closer to do it again. Her second was short again. Her third would be the one that raised the heart rates of every Finnish fan spectating, as that one actually hit the hay bales. Her now fourth went wide. As the moment increased, the silence became deafening, and those leti, or pigtails in the States, became tighter. Her fifth would finally make it and actually hit metal, finally releasing the pressure. Yet this still resulted in a 13-stroke swing after a henna eagle, as Letamaki's lead went from 12 down to 2. And she gave another one back on 18. Henna has now found herself right back in this, by only shooting par. Henna going into the championship round cannot afford any unforced errors, and will definitely need to be the best off the tee tomorrow, ahead of both Ida and Evelina Salonen, to have a chance for her first big win of her career. I'm not too sure if Owen has enough firepower with this lead card without some help from them, but still does have enough to keep it close, and has done so far. Evelina would jump Silva to make the final lead card spot on Championship Sunday. Is currently 6 strokes behind Letamaki, but again, anything can happen and has, and we've witnessed it on a major stage no less. As for the youngster, and the third Finn on the lead card, I feel at this point does appear to have the strongest chance of winning, despite her age. She has definitely been the best disc golfer over the 4 days. And her reaction and demeanor at the Expo following her round that I personally witnessed, I'm less worried about the crowds and that blow up having a lasting effect. But her having to stare down that island green the very next day no less, does have me shaking for her. That's enough for me, so let's get you back over to Jefferson, where the action in the MPO is just as tight.
Over on the MPO side, Anthony Barela would be making moves before the live broadcast even started. He was upset by the par on hole 1, so decided to not do it again until the very last hole. Got his first birdie on hole 2, then followed it up with an eagle to get back on pace for perfect, and it would continue that way until I caught up with him on hole 10. It's stupid that he's taller than me on a knee, but managed to get his 7th birdie in a row. Hole 11 is the iconic baby pond hole. AB hit some limbs on the hyzer, knocking his disc down early. Still left with an outside the circle look for birdie. Back to a knee he went, and all I could think was, holy shit, I can't believe I'm actually here right now. And bang, he nailed the 50-footer for the 2. One thing you don't realize on camera is how long some of these walks are. At least it gave me time to catch up on the scores, because I had completely forgotten about the other players at this point. Ezra Aderhold couldn't buy a birdie even if it came with pre-workout and some beans. Sully Tipton remembered how much more fun disc golf is with a forehand. Aaron Gossage, Nicholas Antel, and Adam Hamlis were all making pushes of their own, and it'd be Gannon Burr who started slow, but picked it up on his way to the back 9. All trying to catch up with AB, who was a couple holes ahead, but still dropping in birdies like it was his job or something. Secured hole 12 after leaking off the hill long of the basket. The green is where Barela corrected the most from the first round, improving by 8 strokes.
My putting was a lot better. I almost just got stung by a hornet, but my putting was way better. I made almost every C2 putt I had that I was looking at, and then first round I was 0 for 7 from C2, so just got to keep that putter hot and keep the confidence going.
AB found trouble on hole 5 after his drive drifted into the right trees, landing OB. Nothing he can do except settle for the bogey, the only blemish that was on his scorecard for the day. Bounced back on hole 16. And I know the talking point tomorrow when we get here is going to be all like, AB is feeling the pressure. Remember 2023 when he blew it all away, and whatever bullshit you guys want to put on him. We wanted to know how he actually felt, so we asked him.
Are you over the 16 talk?
I mean, I don't care. It's like, it happened. Like, what am I going to do? Go back in time? You can say whatever you want about it.
Made easy work of hole 17 and laid up an obstructed putt on the final hole to end the round at 15 under. A new course record for the Beast days before construction starts on the swimming hole.
I wasn't expecting to shoot as well as I did, but I was feeling good this morning. I got good sleep. It was actually cold, so we weren't sweating myself to sleep. And yeah, it was just a perfect day out there.
Made good use of it too, jumping up 5 spots into second place, 2 strokes off the lead. Currently, the round is rated 11.05, 11 points higher than what numerous pros have called the greatest round ever on day 2 by Ezra over at the Monster. Just in case you wanted a quick chuckle. Gannon was only 3 down through 12 holes, a much slower start than expected. Possibly didn't have the intense competition from the rest of the lead card that would be pushing him shot after shot. Gannon feeds off the pressure given. almost like he wants players to throw good shots so that he can do it better. We see that later in the round too. Burr is a player who needs the battle in order to pull out those mind-blowing rounds, and that's exactly what he's going to get tomorrow. Both days so far, the Beast he shot 10 under, and both days bogeyed hole 11. Good rounds, but he's yet to shoot one of those special Gannon goes berserk moments. The putt is looking dialed, he's leading in C2 regulation, and he's got unlimited let's go G's to hype him up for Championship Sunday that is for sure going to be an absolute blitz to the finish. The lead card is stacked, and I'm not counting anyone out of it. Let us know in the comments who you think will be taking it down and what score. We asked AB his thoughts.
You always project some score in your head, and then it really never happens like that. So just hopefully one better than second place.
Sully was 7 under on the front 9, then would bogey holes 10 and 11 after finding the OB. Was able to recover from that before another bogey on the 16th. 2 more birdies would have him finishing at 8 under and in a tie with Ezra. Dude parred the first 7 holes despite being in scoring position multiple times. Got his first birdie on hole 8, but with 3 putt on hole 11. Back to even. Ezra popped off for a 5-hole birdie stretch and banged a 45-footer on 18 to finish 3 back of the lead. And that's everything you need to know from the 4th round of the Disc Golf World Championships. We have one more day to go and what has been advertised to have over 20,000 spectators. Will that live up to expectations, or will it be another disappointment like the Expo? No matter what, the play is going to be insane and 2 world champions will be crowned. I can't wait to be there for it. If you happen to be attending and see us, make sure to come say what's up. We got free stickers and hats for sale. If you're not watching in person, subscribe to not miss out on our full tournament breakdown. Because who else is crazy enough to recap every fucking round? We are, and I'm tired. Please subscribe so I can wake up slightly more happy.
Hung up the new LP, EP, whatever. It is.
I haven't listened to it yet. I know I'm slacking. I've been listening to Jack Boys too much.